on this episode of Rex to Riches.
What do you think?
Oh, that's wonderful. The tree fell on it.
Where do you look for muscle car royalty?
Looks like it's been here a while.
In the Enchanted Forest, of course.
Hey, we got a few parts in here.
Believe it or not, Barry thinks this junker can be Super Muscle King. A 64 Fairlane Thunderbolt.
Never done the Thunderbolt car before, so I think it'd be fun.
Ambitious? Maybe. But what comes next is just plain crazy.
I think having an auction here at the shop would be wonderful.
This is the real deal. This is the real thing.
That's right. Barry's staging his own auction.
The place could be packed.
600.
How to make a buck. The Barry White way.
Just rip that out of there.
Find a wreck.
That's exactly what we're looking for. Sweep it underneath there?
Get the right people.
Jen, do something.
What do you want me to do?
I don't want to hear that.
Go draw something.
The right parts.
Easy, 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 easy.
And go to work.
Bring it on.
Then hope
It's flawless.
someone wants to buy it.
Let your money bring you happiness.
That's how you get from Rex to Riches.
Yeah!
At Barry White's Speed Shop, the boss is looking for muscle car royalty. It'll be a grand project that starts with a 1964 Ford Fairlane.
I've been looking around at Fairlanes. I'm having a hard time finding anything.
It seems the Fairlane is as popular today as it was back then.
There's not a lot of these Fairlanes out there to find, as Chris is finding.
And most sellers are asking a king's ransom.
Hi, I'm calling about the 64 Fairlane you have for sale. That's a pretty nice car, huh? So is that a restored car? What are you asking for? 15.
The mid-size sedan is a restorer's dream. Nice lines and spectacular trim. A car show favorite.
The Fairlanes I've found, there's hardly anything to find. I mean, there's just aren't any out there, and everything I find is restored cars, and they're about 15 to 18 grand. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little bit out of my budget.
The only Fairlanes Chris can find are already restored, or so well preserved, they cost a bundle. Barry just wants a wreck, a cheap start on the road to riches.
Yeah, they are pretty rare, yeah. Yeah, it's probably a little nicer than what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a project car.
Then, after a week of searching, a possible diamond in the rough.
I do have a lead. Somebody told me about this one that's kind of sitting in an orchard.
Oh, great.
Which is kind of what we're looking for.
Wow. I don't want to spend $20,000 putting panels on this car.
No, but we don't want to start with a $20,000 car anyway.
We might as well if we're going to do that.
Yeah, they actually sent me some photos if you want to see the thing.
Oh, you got photos of that car?
Yeah.
Barry's having trouble seeing the forest for the trees.
What do you think?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tree fell on it. Actually, the car doesn't look too bad.
It's got a bunch of parts.
I'm just worried about the floors. Floors
Yeah.
could be a disaster.
This must be muscle car royalty. It's in the Enchanted Forest. It's the first Fairlane they've found under 10 grand, but it may just be dead wood.
You must be Linda.
I'm Linda.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you.
This is Tony.
Hi,
Nice to
Linda.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Came here to take a look at your Fairlane. Looks like it's been here a while, huh?
It's growing into the earth, actually.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Do you mind if we take a look?
No, that's what you're here for.
Yeah. Okay. Still got the little 289 here. Doesn't look like it was ever wrecked or anything, does it? Looks really straight.
Looks pretty original.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a entirely 100% molested car. It's all.
No.
It looks like it's pretty much all there.
Paint and body guy Tony Correa is expecting the worst. Barry's brought home some real dogs in the past, but the Enchanted Forest is full of surprises.
Hey, we got a few parts in
that.
here.
Yeah,
Here's your stick.
I think everything's there.
This is like digging for buried treasure. Let's pull this out, Chris, for a second. Looking at it now, you know, it's not that bad of a car. All the pieces are here. We just opened the trunk up. Found a lot of nice straight trim pieces that we may have to reuse.
Well, let's see if I can go through the door. Get my hand cut in here.
The search may be over.
You need a longer finger?
You guys can't break into a car that doesn't have a front window.
We're not doing good, are we? There we go.
They may not be breaking in, but the boys are looking for a steal.
I think we could probably turn this into something that could be pretty nice.
Time to call the bank.
Hey, Barry, it's Chris. Hey, Tony and I were looking at this Fairlane, and it kind of needs to be trimmed up a little bit. It's a little overgrown, but it looks like a pretty good car.
Okay.
Let's go down as far as you can. I mean, that car didn't look that great.
Start at 350 if you think she'll take 350.
You don't want me to?
Let's do 350.
Okay. All right. What'd you take 350 for?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh,
I
what,
was thinking more like 7 or 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
Linda's saying 7 or 8.
Offer $500. See what
She says at 500.
All right. What'd you do, 5?
I think 7's about just the bottom, absolute bottom line.
7's our final offer.
Okay, as long as the car looks okay, don't worry about it. Let's just $700.
$100 isn't enough to worry about.
All right. Okay. All right. Looks like we have a deal.
A real deal
At least
No,
I get
thank
rid
you,
of that
Linda.
stuff.
for Linda.
I was going to tell you I'd pay you to take it, but then I was afraid you'd take me up on it.
You screw up with all these car deals.
Before the tree monsters moved in, this 64 Fairlane would have lit up any country road or suburban street. Its soft, rounded lines and ornate trim was a favorite with the ladies.
The Fairlane was just the cheap little grandma car. It was the mid-sized car between the Falcon and the Galaxy.
But Ford had big plans for this mid-sized sedan, and they didn't include Grandma.
They had been running the big block motors in drag racing in the full-size Galaxies, and then realized that all of a sudden this full-size car is now at the heavy end of its weight class, and it's no longer competitive. So they take the mid-size car, put the same motor in it, goes even faster. So they could run in the 11s in this thing.
Grandma's car got real nasty. The Fairlane became the Thunderbolt, king of the 60s drag scene. Barry can't wait to try his hand at the transformation.
I think all in all, I think it's going to be a bitchin' car. I'm excited about the car. I'm never done the Thunderbolt car before, so I think it'd be fun.
That's where? Large?
Large. Yeah.
What they did with the Thunderbolt was not only did they do obviously fiberglass teardrop hood, that's kind of like the trademark of that car, fiberglass front fenders. So they basically took a lightweight car, stripped everything out of it, and then put a big 427 in it.
Actually, I don't see that many problems with it. I think we got a pretty decent automobile here.
The Fairlane Thunderbolt was a monster. Its 427 big block made it the fastest car of its era, untouchable on the quarter mile. The 64 trimmed-up Thunderbolt is a rare beast. Only 50 were ever made. Barry's making number 51 with an even bigger engine.
We're making a super muscle car version of a Thunderbolt. Now it's kind of our version with a 521 Ford motor in it, and we're putting automatic and bigger wheels and tires and dropping it down.
The trademark fiberglass front panels turn out to be the easiest parts to find, and save Tony a few days beating panels into shape.
This needs to come out anyway, and then if you put a piece behind that,
Yeah.
that'll get it
Yeah,
closer.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly, and that's perfect.
The
The
crumple
bumpers and
zones and
everything will all be original bumpers, so they'll all be as strong as anything.
Basically, the fiberglass front end is basically just it's just all cosmetic.
The Fairlane's facelift is the first big dent in Barry's pocket. $4,500 so far, and 90 work hours.
Yeah, we can do that too. So it'll hold that.
But Barry's hoping to double his money in a little over 3 weeks. His next auction will be a Barry White first. This time, he's not bringing his car to auction. He's bringing the auction to his car.
Okay, what we're thinking about doing here is see if we can get Cruise, the Cruz people at the auction. If we could get them to come out and hold an auction here, which we talked about before,
Right.
that would be fantastic. We could run the cars in one door and out the other.
Now, Barry's had some wild ideas, but this just might take the cake. In a little over 3 weeks, he's got to build a Thunderbolt and turn his speed shop into a circus tent. Daughter Jennifer White doesn't see a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
You want me to make a flyer or a program or anything, I can do that.
absolutely.
Oh, that'd be
absolutely.
cool.
Let's start promoting it and see if they'll promote it as well. If we can promote it and them, then it's going to be a fantastic deal. I mean, we could have, the place could be packed.
Are they crazy? What if nobody comes? Well, at least they'll be home early for dinner. Barry White wants this at his speed shop in 3 weeks. He's not just planning a super muscle Fairlane Thunderbolt.
Never done the Thunderbolt car before. I think all in all, I think it's going to be a bitchin' car.
He's planning his own auction. It's his biggest gamble yet.
Well, nobody's done one right here.
Just 3 weeks to build his bell and organize the ball. Good luck. For his own show, Barry wants a showstopper. He has a proven tactic to turn heads and open checkbooks.
What orange are we putting on this? So you guys decide what orange?
We're using straight Molly orange toner.
Okay. So it's going to be bright orange.
It is the same color as my tub.
To Barry, the color of money is orange.
This is actually a color they make orange paint with, but this is just a straight orange toner. And all they did was add the binder, and this is the color we're going to have.
It's like coloring a flower to attract bees.
This is going to be a great color in the car. You'll be really surprised, I think.
As long as some bidders turn up to swarm.
You're trying to make it so you don't have to go paint.
That's right.
If Barry's worried about his do-it-yourself auction, he's not showing it.
That looks nice. Very nice. The car looks good, the color looks good. The guys came through again and knocked this thing out in record time as usual.
The spendometer hits 5 figures, $10,000 and 120 work hours. But Barry's about to get some free help from one of his favorite suppliers.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
How are you?
Donnie Ragland.
Barry.
Hey, Bear. Sheldon.
Sheldon. This is Tony.
How you doing, Tony?
Nice to meet you.
Shelton Maben and Donnie Ragland have sold thousands of O'Reilly parts to customers like Barry. Now they want to get out from behind the counter to experience the other side.
Okay, basically what we're gonna do is these nuts gotta come off, and we're gonna have to grind all these rivets off, get these stripped down. We've got a sandblast cabinet out back. We're not gonna use any of this brake stuff, so we can take the backing plates and all that off. Both of these need to be cleaned up and painted. We need to take the U-bolts off, get the springs out. They mess around and they'll pop out.
So it kind of gives me a new respect for what I do for a living. And I sell the parts to the guys, but I never really in the shop with them to see how hard it is.
Shelton and Donnie are muscle car fans from way back.
I guess most teenage boys have to have a muscle car when they're in high school. At least that's how it started with me and, you know, all the guys I run around with in high school.
These guys have hit the jackpot. For 1 week, they get to wrench on one of America's legendary rides.
Well, you guys might like to see what you're actually building. This is the rendering I did of it. This will be a fun little muscle car.
That is awesome.
Question is, do they know what they're in for?
Easy. What you doing, breaking everything?
No, he wouldn't let me help him, man. He told me I wasn't good enough to help him. He said he didn't trust me after all we've been through together. He didn't.
Shelton is finding the going tough.
I thought we break every 30 minutes and then we work 10 minutes and break 30 minutes. Man, how you build a car? You can't even follow instructions.
I've seen some whiners before. Here, I got this one for you.
Barry cuts Shelton some slack.
It's got a headrest that you can adjust. Quit complaining.
I'm done.
The front of the shop is gearing up too. Becky White and her daughter Jen have an auction to organize in just 15 days.
At Barry's Speed Shop, I was just giving you a call to see if You guys were interested in coming and doing the auction here? Yeah, I think having an auction here at the shop would be wonderful. We don't have to travel, number one. We have a little bit more time to get the car finished because we don't have it done, you know, a week ahead of time so it can leave and go somewhere. And the cruise people were fantastic to us when we went to their auctions in Vegas, so, you know, they're going to come here and help us out. It'll be wonderful.
It's down to Becky and Jen to create an event to draw in the crowds. They
Let's
have
see.
plans.
I need to speak to somebody about getting a permit for a type of a block party, I guess.
Wow, I didn't see any trim on the car when the guys were here.
If only Barry's car was in such good shape.
Cast piece, that's good.
Those are gonna have to be plated. That's gonna be a challenge.
The Fairlane Thunderbolt was as much about its cool trim as it was about the quarter mile. And the cool trim is in bad shape, or missing altogether.
Let's be nice to them.
Anything I'm not nice to, I gotta fix, so.
I know.
You know, they don't reproduce any of this stuff, so.
Door.
If it's damaged and we can't find it, we gotta fix it.
Now, as far as making your own Thunderbolt, well, a lot of the trim isn't reproduced on this car, so a lot of the stuff we're gonna have to reuse because this car had a lot of trim.
That's front bumper, maybe.
Even the O'Reilly guys can't help here. These unique parts are kept by only a few owners, scattered across the country. They're in for a national treasure hunt.
See any uprights?
With just 13 days to auction.
This is all the aluminum window trim that is here.
With just 13 days to auction, Barry White has changed the rules. Instead of heading here,
25.
Barry is staying here at the speed shop.
That would be fantastic. We could run the cars in one door and out the other.
He's staging his own auction. His star attraction, his latest creation, a super muscle Ford Thunderbolt.
That is awesome.
Trouble is, the car is turning into a super muscle headache.
I'm missing a lot of window trim, it looks like.
They're missing vital body trim, which makes the Thunderbolt unique. And the pressure's on Chris to find the rare pieces from all over the country. Barry's had some breaks. Two O'Reilly guys are helping convert his Fairlane wreck into a drag strip legend.
You can start in the top, do the roof, do the doors, do the firewall, and then you can probably do under the back seat and all that area.
Salesmen Shelton and Donnie wanted to see where their parts ended up. Barry's only too happy to show them.
I didn't think this was going to take you guys all day. I thought there'd be, you know, two guys on.
Oh, you thought we'd just slap it on there?
No, I thought there'd be two guys on, not one. Shelton, whatever happened in your life?
Hey, you gonna tell me how?
Why are you like you are?
Shelton knows his way around a catalog, but Barry White is another book altogether.
Keeps having dreams about Barry.
Yeah, if you have another dream about me, I'm not going to allow you to come back.
Today's challenge is to make room for an oversized engine. Ford originally squeezed a 427 big block in here. Now, Barry wants to fit a 521 John Barrett monster. There just isn't space.
Basically, what we're doing is trimming things out so that this plate will go in. In order to put this big an engine in here, that's the only way you're going to get the thing to fit.
It's a chop and prop deal.
Okay, you got one side tag. There's going to be a lot of welding on it. We got to put a brace between the two shock towers and all that to keep everything from moving around. So yeah, it's pretty extensive deal. You were like him. Look, I just have to nip this out now.
This old Fairlane, abandoned in an orchard, is upsizing big time.
No, that's great. Absolutely fantastic.
With just 10 days to Barry's do-it-yourself auction, the John Barrett Big Boy is knocking at the door.
The Thunderbolt would have come with a 427 engine in it. That was the king of its day. That was the biggest, baddest motor they had. That would actually fit in this Fairlane. So we just stepped it up a notch,
And that's Barry's super muscle car philosophy. Automotive engineering has come a long way in 50 years. Why not use it?
I mean, because back in its day, you would have, to make 550 horsepower or 600 horsepower, you would have had a full-out, you know, race engine. Whereas now we can have 550, 600 horsepower and drive it around on the street comfortably without it overheating.
So now the big test. Will it fit?
Okay, hang on. Just a hair more is all we need.
With a bit of persuasion.
It'll fall. It'll go backwards as it goes down, so you might have to come out a little. You don't want to scratch that, huh? That might not even fit. Come on. You smash my hands, you're gonna be fired. Hang on. There we go. Mine's in.
This side's up, out of the hole. I think once it goes in, it's gonna fall over enough to my clip.
Oh.
I mean, can you get that one back in the hole?
It's in the hole right now.
Okay.
It's in the hole.
Let it down some.
It went right in. This is what's holding us out. Lift it up.
Okay, I mean, it's really try this side then.
I'm real slow now. I stopped.
My side's in?
I'm in.
You are now. You are now, huh?
The beast is locked and loaded.
See, the whole motor typically has to be off to one side because you got the steering on this side. So most of the engines we put in, like when we do like the big Hemis into the darts and stuff, the engine actually has to be off to one side in order to clear all the steering. So it physically has to be that way.
This cranks the speedometer up to 18 grand and 240 work hours.
This is a Sheldon header box.
Barry has another puzzle for Shelton.
Each one of these tubes is going to go in a different place. Are you overloading?
Yep, it's gonna blow up.
It's been more than a learning curve for the auto parts guru.
Man, I ain't had a break either, man. I'm really proud of myself.
More like a steep cliff.
It's hot.
And he's about to fall off.
Who said I do anything wrong?
You just did. You said show me and make sure I didn't do it wrong.
No, I was saying you could do it right. I mean, I already know how to do it.
But Shelton can give as good as he gets.
How long you been managing?
100 years.
Your name's on everything, right? He think you own the place.
I didn't think so, wouldn't you?
You would think so.
Yeah.
With just 8 days to auction, the front office is running smoother.
With everyone that's participating?
I think so.
And then
Ours is at the top, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
And everything looks okay?
Yeah. I like it.
Jen and Becky White are working up a circus.
I have gotten tables, chairs, canopies, porta potties. We're working on getting food vendors and cars, most importantly, cars for the auction.
The Speed Shop auction will be the talk of Corona, but will Cinderella be ready for the ball? The O'Reilly guys leave soon, and there's still lots to do. The TCI 3-speed transmission is moved in, strong enough for the 550-plus horsepower coming through. The all-new exhaust system will be tuned to just the right note for buyers' ears. The street-legal dragster gets a new axle to take the heat. The kind of heat Shelton's pleased to be clear of.
It's hot. And there's water coming from, I'm leaking.
The O'Reilly guys are heading back to their counters.
Well, Barry, looks like we've got to get back to our other jobs. Here's your crying towel.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I'll need that.
You gonna wipe my head?
No, I don't want nothing, you guys.
You wanna wipe my head?
Here, take a t-shirt, get out of here.
Thank you.
No, thank you guys. Really
You're
appreciate you coming,
All
hanging
right.
out with us. You're great guys.
Thanks a lot, Barry. Appreciate
And,
it. Had a good time.
The guys, I'm sure, are gonna miss you.
Will you finish your engine?
Shelton sure brightened up the Speed Shop.
All right.
But both he and Donnie put in some hard time. With less than a week to auction, the next meeting will be a laugh-free zone.
How are we doing on these parts? We got this, and we've got the window trim. You want me to fix this, or what? What do we do?
I've got a couple of emails out to people that are on eBay. They're selling groups of parts for that car.
With calls out across the country, new pieces of trim are only trickling in. Barry's already salvaged what he can from the original.
This is actually stainless. This will have to end up getting repolished. So If it was chrome, it'd be a little easier because then we could nickel it, and you can grind it and file it and sand it and use it like body filler. This is stainless. There is no body filler. What you see is what you're going to get. So all these little dings and dents got to come out.
The window trim, I found some window trim, but I don't think it's going to work.
Barry can restore almost anything, but if he doesn't have all the parts,
What are we going to do?
I just got to keep looking for the stuff.
time may yet steal Barry's thunder. To make money at auction, you don't always need a lot of bidders. Just the right bidders. Barry White's super muscle cars are developing a following. So Barry's decided he'll stage his own auction at his speed shop and invite his fans.
Hey, we got a few parts in here.
He's planning a showstopper, a 64 Fairlane transformed into a rare Thunderbolt racer. A lot of the big work is done. It's the little things stalling him now. 5 days from D-Day, Barry still can't piece together the crown jewels of his Thunderbolt, the body trim.
Do we have new door handles?
I've got one tail light.
The problem with the chrome, all the trim on this car was that the trim was thrown inside the car. And everybody assumed that the trim was here. We have a complete passenger side. How's that? Good. Quarter, door, and front piece. Yeah, the door's got a gink here. Quarter's got a gink there. Front piece has got a gink here. So that's all crap. We got one good side. This piece.
They've had little luck with replacement parts. In desperation, they're trawling through the old Fairlane trim again.
It's the only piece we have, and I don't know if that even belongs on this car.
We keep going over it and over it again, but then other things come up that we don't have, and it's just frustrating.
Backing up? Yeah, that's it.
The new fiberglass hood and front fenders are easier. Bought off the rack.
You better fit, or you're gonna die.
No, it's not gonna fit.
The teardrop hood scoop is a Thunderbolt hallmark, shrink-wrapped over a new 521 big block. Inside, it's all retro, too. Electrician Garrett is upgrading the dash, but keeping the 60s spirit.
Basically took all the old original gauges out and we put in the new style, racing type gauges that still have an old feel to them.
The all-new TCI 3-speed transmission is hidden beneath a classic shifter.
Yeah, the shifter, we kind of modified the console a bit, put a B&M ratchet type shifter in it, made it look like it was originally supposed to be part of the console. Again, keeping it the new technology with the old nostalgia feel of the car.
The whole car is cutting-edge tech, right down to the battery. This shock-proof cell is going into the trunk.
This is just the newest and greatest technology there is in a battery. This is what they call a gel-filled battery, and there's no liquid in it at all. And it's an old racer's trick that it's in the back, gives a little more weight transfer, gets the weight out over the back tire. Ooh, that's pretty.
That's a nice car.
We got some good cars coming.
With 3 days to auction, Jen and Becky are finalizing the catalog. Barry's Thunderbolt won't be the only car under the hammer. More than 50 other sellers want in on the action.
We have people calling all the time wanting to bring cars in. We need to have an excellent photo, information on the year, make, and model of the car, and a copy of your registration and your title. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's always a challenge getting things ready and stuff put together and everything, but it always seems to pull together at the last minute, and I think it'll be fine. It's going to be fun.
The Whites don't have to look far for one bidder. He's out back.
This would be, to me, the car to buy, because it's kind of one of my favorite colors. I've always liked this straight orange toner, because it's bright outside, You know, and in a crowd, this color, you can put a whole 100 cars together. This car will stick out like a sore thumb just because of the color.
Tony's keeping quiet until his first bid on auction day.
If I was to bid on this car, I hope it only goes for 10 grand. But I don't think it's going to go for less than 50. You know, I do have my limitations. It's my wife. You know.
You know, it's the same old crap. If you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself, right?
Be great if everyone else got to sell, except for Barry.
That's the piece we've been looking for. I told him. Did I not tell him it was there?
Another search turns up new parts, and Chris's national scavenger hunt is finally paying off.
So this is the driver's door piece we need. Only thing we gotta fix is out one little spot.
I can fix that in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent.
The last pieces of the puzzle arrive from out of state. The rear windscreen has been driven 12 hours to make the deadline.
Okay, let's go see if this fits. Got it? Okay, you can breathe now. Chris lives another day.
How many of these are left in the United States?
California, none. That one's from another state.
In just under 4 weeks, Barry's spendometer has hit 42,000 bucks with 340 work hours.
You got it?
You can finish the rest.
What do you mean I can finish it? Oh, man, you messed that all up. This is the last piece. We'll get this on here. We'll paint the trim down the center of it. Not going, huh?
The street-legal drag racer is almost done, but Barry needs to adjust its attitude.
Yeah, all the Thunderbolts of their era were a little nose high, and because of the header clearance and a lot of other things, the headers haven't become an issue at this point, but because of the look we're trying to achieve and everything on the car, decided to raise the front end up. It's pretty level right now, so we want to take the front end up a little bit and just kind of give it a little nose high, kind of 60s drag look.
Ready?
With the auction tomorrow, Barry's taking no chances in scratching the fenders and hood. He's taken them off for the test fire.
I've done that. Go ahead.
If there's going to be any doubt this looks like a Thunderbolt, the sound of the engine should end it.
Turn the key off. Don't ever do that.
Hey, Matt, turn on a fan.
It's like standing next to your barbecue.
The John Barrett 521 is smoking, but it's the new oil and will clear quickly.
Go right at 75.
How are we doing on temp?
Yeah, it's just creeping up on 180 right now, so.
Got it off, it's good. Let's let it cool down and then we can tighten up the...
This baby's ready.
Good to go.
But will the buyer show? What if Barry throws a party and no one comes?
At least the header stopped smoking.
It's auction morning. Not in Vegas, not in Monterey, not in Palm Beach. This is Corona, California, Barry White's home game. The street is filling up with cars, their owners wanting to sell at the inaugural Barry White Speed Shop auction.
Yeah, I think we just put them over here.
I don't want to run them along the back wall. We'll just stack them in here real tight right now.
Yep, sounds good.
See the guy up there in the black shirt with the gray hair? So I'm having a fun time just keeping this organized and driving cars in and out. It's fun.
Next to arrive, buyers.
People are here, they're having fun. We've got a lot of bidders registered, so that's the exciting part. I ordered 200 chairs and they're all full, so that, that makes me happy. That's cool. We could have used more.
It's better than anyone expected. The Speed Shop is on fire. 300 people, 80 cars, and a dozen bikes.
It's pretty exciting, really. You know, I mean, you kind of get involved in it. You know, they kind of just like suck you in, I guess, you know. I just wish I could bid.
It's warmed up today. Definitely warmed up today. So. Exciting, stressful, kind of crazy. Everything's going well so far. We've got a lot of cars and a ton of people, and we're having a lot of fun. Everything's looking good. So hopefully we make everybody happy and we sell some cars.
And this will be the star of the show, a Super Muscle 64 Fairlane Thunderbolt. From wreck to dragster in just 4 weeks. $42,000 and 340 work hours. Can Barry double his money? He'll find out in 2 hours.
I think the Fairlane came out gorgeous. It's a cool car, came out bitching. We're all excited about it. Hopefully it goes across the block and brings some big money.
The all-leather interior smells as new as it did 42 years ago. The John Barrett 521 Big Block promises 550 horsepower. And there's just enough time for its street debut.
Got a ton of power. It looks cool. It's got the bare brakes. It's truly a super muscle car, but it's got all the cool stuff in it. So, you know, to make it look that era, we got the wheels and the tires and all that stuff, and it's really cool. We got some cool things on the car to make it look the part. It's all good. It looks good. It feels good. The car runs fantastic. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the car, the way the car runs and drives. So that's the main thing.
But Barry can't get too carried away. He needs to get his bell back to the ball.
Oh my goodness. 30. 25, I got it there now. 30. 25, I got it at 67.5. 26, 7, 27. Oh, wow. Nice job. Get ready to drive it out.
The first of the cars are already rolling through. Jen White can't believe they pulled it off.
I never expected to have 37 cars in our car show and then 80 cars in the auction. It's amazing. It blew me away in 4 weeks that we have this big of a turnout.
They wanted over $250,000 for the buy of a lifetime.
The excitement seems contagious.
I got it. I've never even been to a car auction before, so this is really cool. I even got a bidding number just in case. My wife would kill me, but I could live with that.
I got 170 bid, now 172.5. I got 170.
There's money here, and Barry deserves his cut. He's got the whole shop behind him.
It took a lot of effort from everyone, and all of our guys have been great. You know, it's just, everyone's pulling together, and it's all working.
And bring the next automobile. Sold. That's my favorite four-letter word.
It's all about you driving and me watching.
Wipe out some choppers.
Don't do that. That'd be bad.
Before the Thunderbolt goes over the block, Barry's testing the water with another car, his 1932 Ford Roadster.
It's my car. I don't drive it that often. It kind of sits, kind of company, little company car we use to, if somebody wants to drive a Roadster or something, we let them take it out and run around in it. But it's been sitting a lot, and most of the time the guys in the shop are driving it. So we'll see if we can get rid of it. If we can't, I'll keep driving it. But if we can, it'll move on, and somebody will have a cool little car.
All right, Jimmy, lot number 738, a 1932 Ford Roadster coming in here right now. Let's see, it's got the roll bar.
Barry's not sweating this one, but if someone wants it bad enough.
Old school push bar in the back. Got the split both sides.
We're sitting in the seat.
Guys, what a beautiful 32 Ford Highboy Roadster right here.
And how much you got? 300,000. Oh, 30, 40. And I got 30 bid. Now 40 out again. Negative bid. 40, 40, 40. Got her. Now 50, 50,000. 50, 50 down, 60 down, 60 down, 60,000. 50's all I got bid. Now 60,000. Got 50 bid. Now 60,000. 50 got her there. Now 60 down.
Barry needs 70 to part with it.
Try to build it. Try to build it for under 100,000. Go ahead. Try to get it done for that. You can't do it. Just think about it, guys. It's all been done for you. Needs nothing. It's ready to go. 59, 58's all I got bid. 59,000. I got 90,000. Are there any advances? 62, 62. I got it. Now 63,000. Be the winner. I got 62,000 every morning.
At 63,000, if this was the Thunderbolt, they'd have a deal. But Barry wants more for his sentimental favorite.
Nope, and I close the video right there on the right.
Becky's pushing me to get rid of it, but I don't know. I'll talk to the guys. We'll think about it and see what we can come up with. Somebody come up to 70. They'd own it.
Outside, paint and body guy Tony Correa lines up to sell his 32 Ford sedan.
It's kind of like a judgment day to your car. What's it worth to somebody? Do we have the right kind of people for that kind of car? I don't know. And if somebody's looking for a 32 Ford sedan, quality-wise, I think it stands just about above everything else here. So, and that's a good thing. And hopefully people can see the quality of the car.
Tony's keeping Barry in the dark. He'll use the money to bid for Barry's Thunderbolt, but he can't hide it from his wife, Karen.
He wants to bid on the Fairlane, but he's got to sell his sedan first.
Oh, yeah, she's made that perfectly clear. Well, I put a $50,000 reserve on it. I know what I need to get out of that car, and I know what I'll pay for the Thunderbolt, and hopefully it'll all work out.
Okay, and he'll give 100,000 to start. He'll give 100,000. He'll give 100, 100, give 100,000.
Right now.
You got there now 35, 35, 35.
But as I can see around here for the car show part, we got a lot of hot rod people here. So maybe we'll be fortunate enough that somebody wants a nice 32 Ford sedan today.
Well, I might bring 45 or I might bring 50. I'm at 42.
42's bid.
He's $8 grand short, but Tony wants that Thunderbolt. He worked hard on it, and he wants his chance.
Now listen to this. He's lifting his reserve. He wanted a lot more, but the man is selling it today. There's going to be a new owner. Drive it out. 43,000. I'm bid 42.
Mike!
43. 43.
Give me some more.
One more time, Mike. He said nope, and I sold. Marcia's better. Sold another one. Sold. $42,000. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
With $42,000 in his pocket, at least Tony's made his wife happy.
Sold.
The person that's getting this car today, he has no idea what he bought.
Tony can't wait to see the look on Barry's face when he bids for the Thunderbolt. Up next.
My gut feeling is I think it's going to go away. It's got to be over 50 or we're not going to be happy.
Barry's speed shop auction just got personal.
25. Oh, my goodness. 30. 25. 25.
In Corona, California, Barry White's inaugural do-it-yourself auction is a smash. The team from Cruise Auto Auctions is turning the speed shop into a money pit. So far, more than 50 cars have rolled over the block. Now it's time for the star attraction, Barry's Super Muscle 64 Fairlane Thunderbolt.
I think it's great. I think it's beautiful. The upholstery, the body of work is beautiful. The motor's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the nicest Fairlanes I've ever seen. You know, it's professionally done. It's just beautiful.
A month ago, Barry set himself a double dare.
Well, nobody's done one right here.
Stage a home auction and sell his latest creation here.
Hear that Thunderbolt echoing off the inside of the building as it's coming
One
across.
down, one to go.
We'd like to get at least 50 for it, but, you know, who knows? Maybe it'll go even higher.
The right car brings the right money. I think some of them hopefully are waiting for our Fairlane. That's the main thing.
The fans have been waiting, but so has Barry from day one.
Call about the Fairlane you have for sale.
First, he had to wait for Chris to find a cheap Fairlane. Then, Barry had to wait for all the trim.
So, I just got to keep looking for the stuff.
And wait.
We have a complete passenger side. How's that? Yeah, so that's all crap.
But he had help from 2 guys on vacation from the parts shop.
How long you been managing?
100 years.
And while there were laughs all around in the workshop, wife Becky and daughter Jen planned Corona's Party of the Year.
We need to have an excellent photo, information on the year, make, and model of the car.
Wedging in the massive 521 big block took some doing.
Hang on. There, mine's in.
But then they were creating a storm.
The star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, coming in now.
And now, it's time to feel the thunder.
Watch out now.
You buying this thing or what? Come on, get up here. Come on.
The crowd can't stay in their seats, like bees to honey.
They'll give 100,000 to start. They'll give 100,000. They'll give 100,000. I got 25.
One bidder doesn't have to look. It's paint and body guy Tony. He helped build this Thunderbolt. Now he wants to buy it.
46 is bid. Now 47. Now 47.77. 47.77.
Tony's bid $47,000. Barry's stunned. A $50,000 bid. That's Tony's limit right there. Will he go higher? His wife is watching.
Yes! 55 is a bid. Now 57.
This is where Barry wants to be. He lifts the reserve. He's selling today.
You're gonna bid 57.7. Be the winner! Be the winner! Be the winner!
Barry can't lose, but Tony can.
58. I got it now. 59. 59.
His $50,000 limit is dust. If he goes higher, he could get divorced.
Now 60. Now 60,000. Another new bidder.
Tony is up against 2 other bidders.
61. I got 60 here. I'm gonna bid 61.
One has money,
61. I've got it. Now 60.
and the other has staying power. Brett has already bought a Barry White super muscle car.
Be the winner. Gonna bid 63.
He's looking for number 2.
We're gonna bid 64. We're gonna bid 63 bid. 64. Be the winner. Be the winner. At 64,000. You wouldn't take double for it. 64. Now 65. I got 64 bid. Now 65. I got to bid 65. I got 64.
No bargains here for Tony. He's going to jump into the back seat and watch these 2 battle it out.
64.5. Now 65,000. That's 65,000. I got 65 here. Now 66,000. I got 65 here. Only 66,000. 65. Gonna bid 66,000. I get 66. Did he win it? 66,000. 66,000. 66. Did he do it? Did he do it? 66,000. He said nope, and I sold the automobile. $65,000. Give him a round of applause. He bought quality. We sold the car. Sold $65,000. He bought the star of the show. Sold $65,000. We sold the automobile. Good job.
The Thunderbolt cost $42,000, and Barry's just sold it for $65,000. A cool $23,000 profit.
I don't know what to say. It's been very cool. Very cool. Huh?
Yeah, it was awesome. I liked it.
And for Tony, just a paycheck.
And I think when you throw those kind of bids out there, things shoot up real quick. So, anyways, I think we did all right in the Fairlane.
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna bid. He stepped up, jumped right in. I'm like, I thought the guy behind you was bidding. He's like, I'm in.
A last-minute run makes it number 2 for this happy customer.
But the one thing I didn't want to do is help it go higher, so I kept my mouth shut as long as I could.
Barry and his team set out to do something different, and they delivered on both counts.
The engine's so big it doesn't hardly fit. And so that really drew my attention. Plus I love the paint work that they do here.
Whether we do it again or not, this has been a fantastic day.
Brett's new Thunderbolt is proof that lightning can strike twice in the same place.